Are you ready for some major relationship goals? Get ready to swoon, because we've compiled a list of not just 10, but the top 17 superhero couples that will make your heart skip a beat. From the iconic duos like Superman and Lois Lane, to unexpected pairs like Captain America and Peggy Carter, this list has it all. So grab your popcorn, because you won't want to miss this countdown of the cutest crime fighters in love. Who will come out on top as the ultimate superhero couple? You'll have to watch to find out. First up, Batman and Wonder Woman. Bruce Wayne, also known as Batman, and Diana Prince, also known as Wonder Woman, have a deep respect and admiration for one another, both as superheroes and as people. They have a strong bond and have worked together on numerous occasions, both as part of the Justice League and on their own. Their love for each other is strong, but they also respect each other's independence and personal lives. Now, these two have had a bit of a tumultuous relationship over the years, but there's no denying the chemistry between them. Whether they're fighting crime together or fighting each other, it's always an interesting dynamic. Next in line, we have Aquaman and Mera. These two met when Mera was sent to the surface world to find and recruit Aquaman, the king of Atlantis, to help defend her kingdom from an invading force. Despite their rocky start, the two quickly fell in love and have been inseparable ever since. In addition to their love for each other, Aquaman and Mera also share a deep love and commitment to their kingdom and its people. And let's be real, who wouldn't want to explore the ocean with a superhero by their side? Coming on number 15 are Green Arrow and Black Canary. Oliver Queen, also known as Green Arrow, and Dinah Lance, also known as Black Canary, have a dynamic and complex relationship filled with love, trust, and a lot of butt kicking. They have been allies, enemies, and romantic partners at different times, but their love and respect for each other has always been strong. Plus, they make a great team both in and out of costume. At number 14, we have Flash and Iris West. Barry Allen, aka Flash, and Iris have been through everything together, from fighting crime to fighting for their own relationship. Despite the numerous challenges they faced, their love for each other has only grown. Plus, who wouldn't want a partner who can run faster than the speed of light? Talk about never being late to a date again. Up next are Scott Pilgrim and Ramona Flowers. Scott Pilgrim is a 23-year-old bass player in a garage band who falls in love with the mysterious Ramona Flowers. However, in order to be with her, Scott must defeat her 7 evil exes in epic video game style battles. These two may not have superpowers, but their love for each other is superhuman. Along the way, Scott and Ramona learn more about each other and themselves, and their love for each other grows stronger. Plus, their relationship is just so relatable. Who hasn't had to fight off exes to be with the person they love? And now, Captain America and Peggy Carter. Steve Rogers, also known as Captain America, and Peggy Carter met during World War II, when Peggy was working for the Strategic Scientific Reserve, and Steve was a frail man transformed into the super soldier Captain America. Despite the challenges and obstacles they faced, Steve and Peggy fell in love and were devoted to each other until the end. These two have a classic love story. Boy meets girl, boy fights in World War II, girl waits for boy to return, and when he does, the sparks fly. Don't go anywhere, because we are nowhere near done with our list of top superhero couples of all time. How can we forget Spider-Man and Mary Jane Watson? These two high school sweethearts have had their fair share of ups and downs, but they always find their way back to each other. And let's be real, who wouldn't want to be rescued by Spider-Man every once in a while? We mean, who wouldn't want a superhero swinging in to save the day? And Mary Jane is no slouch either. She's smart, feisty, and not afraid to speak her mind. Plus, she's got some pretty impressive acting skills. Have you seen her in that off-Broadway play? Well, our Spider-Man did, and it made him fall harder for her. Up next, Rogue and Gambit. Now, these two X-Men have a love-hate relationship that keeps everyone on their toes. We mean, have you seen the way they flirt with each other? It's like they can't decide if they want to kiss or kill each other. But no matter what, there's no denying the chemistry between these two. Plus, their powers just seem to work well together. Gambit's ability to charge objects with kinetic energy pairs perfectly with Rogue's power to absorb the abilities of others. It's like they're the ultimate power couple. Just try not to get in their way when they're fighting crime. or fighting each other. And now, Vision and Scarlet Witch. Now, these two Avengers may seem like an unlikely couple. We mean, one of them is an android, and the other is a reality warping mutant. But somehow, it just works. These two have a deep love and respect for each other, and their powers just seem to complement each other on the battlefield. Plus, they make a pretty cute couple if you ask us. Next in line are Luke Cage and Jessica Jones. Jessica Jones and Luke Cage, arguably the happiest superhero couple in the Marvel Universe, became friends before they started dating. After Jessica became pregnant with their baby as a result of a one-night fling, their relationship evolved into one of love. Despite the atypical beginning of their committed relationship, the two decided to get married following the birth of their daughter and created a joyful, contented existence that balanced raising their daughter and battling crime. We haven't forgotten about Cyclops and Jean Grey. Now, these two X-Men have been through a lot together, both as teammates and as a couple. They may not always see eye to eye, pun intended, but their love for each other is unwavering. And let's be real, who wouldn't want to be with someone who can shoot lasers out of their eyes? Talk about a hot date. And coming towards Jean Grey. She's a powerful telepath and telekinetic, and she's not afraid to use her powers to defend her loved ones. These two may argue from time to time, but at the end of the day, they are always there for each other. And now, Superman and Lois Lane. These two may seem like an unlikely couple. We mean, one of them is an alien from another planet, while the other is a journalist. But they definitely know how to make it work. Lois Lane is a tough and independent woman who isn't afraid to speak her mind. And Superman is, well, he's Superman. Need we say more? These two have been saving the world and falling in love for decades, and their love for each other only grows stronger with each passing year. Plus, can you imagine the conversations they must have? So how was your day, dear? Oh, you saved the world again? Cool. I just finished up a big story at the Daily Planet. This list wouldn't be complete without Daredevil and Elektra. Elektra's origins as a supervillain are a comic book fact concerning Daredevil and Elektra's romance. Elektra and Daredevil's relationship always seemed to be rife with grief and tragedy, with Elektra occasionally dying on him. Elektra was trained as an assassin and raised to kill. Despite the fact that they appeared to constantly drift apart, the pair is a force both together and apart. They can independently care for themselves and occasionally even each other according to their individual skill sets. Up next, Green Lantern and Star Sapphire. In the world of superheroes, anything is possible. In fact, the two have a very tumultuous relationship that could be described as a real roller coaster ride. One minute, they are fighting each other tooth and nail, with Green Lantern using his power ring to fend off Star Sapphire's violet energy blasts. The next minute, they're locked in a passionate embrace, as if they can't resist each other's cosmic charms. It's a love-hate relationship that keeps everyone guessing, and more than a few fans have speculated that their constant bickering is just a cover for their true feelings. But one thing is for sure, when these two team up, they are an unstoppable force to be reckoned with. We also have Ant-Man and the Wasp. The on and off relationship between Ant-Man and Wasp, for example, Hank and Janet, is probably one of the most turbulent in the entire Marvel universe. They made every effort to make their marriage and their love work for them because they genuinely cared about each other. Hank, who is Ant-Man, struck Janet, earning him the reputation of a wife beater in one of the most contentious episodes in Marvel history and one of the worst things Ant-Man has ever done. This is something that Hank's character will always be associated with. These two tried to overcome their flaws and blunders, but they just couldn't do it right. Yet fans still enjoyed them when they were having good days. The number one couple is Mr. Fantastic and Susan Storm. Reed Richards, also known as Mr. Fantastic, and Susan Storm, also known as the Invisible Woman, are two of the founding members of the Fantastic Four. They met in college and fell in love and have been together ever since. Despite the challenges and dangers they have faced as superheroes, Reed and Susan's love for each other has only grown stronger. These two have been together for decades, both as members of the Fantastic Four and as a married couple. Their love and commitment to each other is truly inspiring. And finally, Harley Quinn and Joker. The honorable mention goes to Harley Quinn and the Joker. Harley Quinn, formerly Dr. Harleen Quinzel, was once a psychiatrist at Arkham Asylum, where she fell in love with the Joker and became his loyal sidekick. Despite the Joker's abusive and toxic behavior towards Harley, she remains devoted to him and will do anything to please him. Their love may not be healthy, but it is strong and enduring. We know what you're thinking. How can a couple that's constantly causing chaos and destruction be on a list of superhero couples? Well, love is a strange and unpredictable thing, and there's no denying the connection between these two. Well, that's it for our list of favorite superhero couples according to Ranker. Did your favorite make the cut? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content. See you next time.